So the Puffy Royal Hybrid mattress is the most expensive and luxurious in the Puffy mattress lineup, but is it worth your consideration? We're going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I am Messina, and we have our solo review of the Puffy Royal Hybrid mattress. Now, given the name, you would expect this to be a pretty luxurious bed, and I think that it is, and we're gonna cover everything you need to know about it, including what it's actually made of, what it's gonna feel like for you to sleep on, how firm it is, how much it costs, and who should think about getting one for themselves. We're gonna have a lot of extra info down below in the description, including discounts we can find to help bring the price of the Puffy Royal down, because it is a pretty expensive mattress, which we'll talk about a little bit later. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and let's just dive right in by covering the policy information for the Puffy lineup of mattresses. It's the same for all three of them across the board. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Puffy did send us out this bed for free so we could test it out and tell you about it. But if you get one for yourself, you start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. This is the pretty standard method for bed delivery these days because it's just really easy and convenient. You bring it inside, you open it up, you rip off all the plastic, and you watch your new mattress inflate. And it usually gets delivered to your door pretty fast, which is also another nice bonus. Once the bed arrives at your door, it's when your trial period of 101 nights begins. So you get the standard 100 nights plus one extra, which is kind of nice, I guess, to really sleep on the mattress at home to determine if you like it and you want to keep it. If you decide that you don't want to keep it for whatever reason within the trial window, you can return it and get a full refund, which is fantastic. That means it's virtually risk-free, as long as you don't try to return it after the trial period is over. And if you decide to keep the bed, which you probably will because you're doing lots of research, watching mattress videos online, this bed is backed by a lifetime warranty. We'll try and link more info about the policies down below in the description if you want to learn more, but that's not really the reason you're gonna be buying a mattress online, because mattress policies are pretty generous across the board. Let's get into the more important stuff now, like what the Puffy Royal Hybrid is actually made of and what it's gonna feel like for you to sleep on. So this bed is about 14 inches thick, which is definitely thicker than your average mattress, and it has quite a few layers beneath the cover. So it starts off with a layer of pocketed coils. That's where the hybrid in the name Puffy Royal Hybrid comes from. Having coils means it's going to be more supportive over the long term and more durable over the long term, especially for heavier body types. The coils will also provide a bit extra bounce to the mattress, which is sometimes nice. Some people like that, some people don't. And it also means the bed's going to have slightly better airflow. Right above those coils, you have a layer of what they call cloud air foam. We'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second. And then you have a layer of climate comfort foam above that, which functionally acts as another transition layer. And then that brings us to the top two layers of comfort foam of the Puffy Royal Hybrid. You have what they call a reflexive memory foam, and then a more neutral feeling foam on top. So once you add up all the layers of the Puffy Royal Hybrid, you get more of a soft neutral foam feel overall, despite that layer of memory foam near the top. This layer of memory foam is designed to be more responsive than your average memory foam. So even though you do get the nice body conforming quality from that layer underneath, it's not going to be the predominant feel of the mattress, and it should be really easy to rotate between sleeping positions because the bed is fairly responsive overall, thanks to those foams and the coils. So if you're looking for more of a memory foam feel in your next mattress, this mattress isn't really that. I think you maybe get a hint of memory foam, but if you're looking for something with more of a specific memory foam feel, I would recommend looking at the Puffy Luxe Hybrid or a separate mattress brand altogether. I do think this feel will be very accommodating, and I think the vast majority of people will like it, but it's not that specific feel that some people are out there looking for. There is something I should mention in regards to the cover of the Puffy Royal Hybrid. It is actually fairly stain resistant, which is always nice. It almost kind of wicks away water, which is cool, but it's also machine washable, which means you can unzip the cover and toss it in your washing machine for a deep clean. Now, taking the cover off and putting it back on is not something I would want to do on a regular basis, but if you regularly want to give your mattress a deep clean, having a machine washable cover is a feature that not a lot of other mattress brands have. Now, I definitely wouldn't throw it in the dryer because there's a really good chance it might shrink, and you really don't want your mattress cover to shrink because then you'd run into a lot of problems. So I would definitely hang dry it. I also mentioned that cloud air foam that's right above the coils in this mattress, and that's actually going to function as a zone support layer. Now, what having zone support in your mattress means is that the bed is kind of divided into separate sections with slightly varying levels of firmness. That's designed to give you more support where you need it, like in the center third of the mattress, which is where you carry the majority of your weight, and then a bit more pressure relief where you might need it as well, like underneath your shoulders. Now, there are much more sophisticated zone support designs on other mattresses like the Lisa Legend or the Castor Wave Hybrid, but I think having a dedicated zone support layer is a nice thing to have in a mattress, and it might help alleviate back pain if you have it. If you do have severe back pain, we'll try and link some of our best lists for beds for back pain. There's no mattress that's going to for sure help fix your back pain, but having zone support, I think, increases the odds a little bit. Let's move over to the subject of firmness now. This is obviously another super important factor when deciding on your next mattress. And the Puffy Royal Hybrid is definitely geared more towards side sleepers seeking out a very plush mattress that will provide you with a lot of pressure relief. We have this mattress somewhere between a medium and a medium soft on our firmness scale, probably closer to that medium soft. On Puffy's website, they do call this an ultra plush mattress. And I will think this bed is gonna do great for strict side sleepers looking for a lot of pressure relief for those hips and shoulders. In general, side sleepers are seeking out a more plush mattress like this, because if you're on your side and the sleeping surface is too firm for you, you can wind up with a lot of hip and shoulder pain over time because it's just not getting enough pressure relief. If you're more of a back or stomach sleeper, in general, the opposite is true. You're looking for a firmer mattress overall that has a little less give. And from what we've tested, Puffy doesn't really offer anything firmer than a medium. So if you are looking for a firmer bed, we'll try to link some other options down below in the description. Let's move over to a few other considerations for couples, namely edge support and motion isolation, and we'll also touch on temperature regulation as well. So the motion isolation on this bed, that refers to how well the bed absorbs cross mattress motion. And this is important if you are sharing a mattress and your partner likes to toss and turn a lot. I think the motion isolation on this bed is really solid. You have quite a few foam layers above the coils, and coils just don't do quite as good of a job as foams do at isolating motion. This bed won't do quite as well as something like a Tempur-Pedic, which is really known for having incredible motion isolation, but I don't see it being an issue for people either. The edge support refers to how well the outer edges of the bed hold up under pressure. So if you're sharing a smaller size mattress like a full or a queen, you can wind up sleeping on the outer edges and getting a roll-off sensation. Now there's actually foam reinforcement along the border of the mattress, so the edge support is actually really good, especially considering how soft the mattress is. Usually softer mattresses don't do quite as well at edge support, but this one is an exception. And then at temperature regulation, this bed should sleep pretty much temperature neutral. They talk a lot about the cooling nature of the foams in this mattress, and it provides a ton of airflow. And there's nothing in the bed that's going to actively cool you down. There are lots of other beds out there that have active cooling elements. This doesn't really have that, but the foams are plenty breathable along with the coils, so temperature neutral is probably your best bet. And then the last really big thing we need to talk about is pricing. And Puffy's one of those brands that sets really high MSRPs and offers steep discounts pretty much year round. If you go to Puffy's website, you'll probably see something in the top of the page that's like, this sale is only an hour to go, you better buy it now. Don't listen to that. From what we've seen, the sales are pretty much year round, so I wouldn't worry. And once you factor in discounts, you should pick up the Puffy Royal Hybrid for around $2,400. Now, even discounted, that is a pretty expensive mattress. It puts it more in that luxury tier. And there are more affordable options from Puffy, but again, they go with more of a good, better, best model, and this is the best bed they have on offer according to them. Pricing and discounts are always subject to change, so make sure you look down below in the description for what's current on the Puffy Royal Hybrid. However, there shouldn't be a world where this isn't the most expensive bed from Puffy unless they introduce a new, even more luxurious one. And that leaves us with the question, who should think about getting the Puffy Royal Hybrid? And I think this bed is definitely for someone who is looking for a lot of pressure relief in their next mattress, maybe you're a strict side sleeper, who also has a pretty good budget and likes the idea of having that zone support design and the washable cover. I think there's a lot to like about this mattress. It's just kind of expensive, but if you have quite a bit of money to spend on your next mattress, I think you'll probably really like it as long as you're looking for something soft. But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comment section. Would you check out the Puffy Royal Hybrid for yourself? And if you need any more info, there's tons of stuff in the description, including discounts, so make sure you take a look. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And that's gonna do it for me. This is Owen, a Seat at Home. See you in the next one.